As I get close to 1 year of being in private practice, I've been doing a lot of reflecting on what that process was like for me. And if you're thinking about it, I want to give you 6 tips. The first, and what I think one of the most important tips is talk to other people in your area who are already in private practice. Here's the thing that you're going to learn really quickly, especially if you look at the comment section on my pay transparency videos. But private practice varies so much based on area. And so I want you to take a little moment and talk to the people in your area to get information about what it's like there. Because trust me, it does depend. This is your time to ask a lot of questions, get the information, and then make decisions based on that. But once you've got that conversation out of the way, it's time for the really boring stuff. So get a business license in your state, get your MPI, get your liability insurance. You gotta do the boring stuff before you can get to the fun stuff. Speaking of boring stuff, one of the pieces in this process is insurance credentialing if you're taking insurance. And this is the part you wanna start in advance because it took me 3 to 4 months from the time I submitted the applications until I was actually cleared to start seeing clients. Once you've got the boring stuff out of the way, it's time to decide if you want an office in person or if you're just doing telehealth, and then you get to do the fun things like decorate and figure out your EHR system. Here's the thing, you know you need an EHR system that can do billing, that can do scheduling, that can do documentation, and that can do telehealth. Those are the things you need just all included. You don't even want to consider something else. But you also want one that can allow things like secure messaging with your clients, having a app on your phone that allows you to have access to all of your information, because I'm not trying to go look at a computer every time I get an email when I'm sitting at home watching my reality TV, right? You want one that's going to allow you to get direct deposits. You want one that's going to update and stay relevant with the times. All of these are so important and so easy to forget about. So again, make sure you're really doing your research. Or if you want to skip the boring research, use my link to use Simple Practice. It's what I've used since I've started, and I've had seriously 0 issues with it, and I'm more impressed with every new feature that comes out. You can get your free trial to play around with it and see how it goes for you, as well as 70% off for 4 months. I know that opening private practice is really scary, and it's a big leap of faith, but you don't have to figure it out all alone. Use the knowledge and the resources that are out there. Reach out if you have more questions or you're interested in business private practice coaching.